With an Easter basket through the city, such a sight means one thing. Today's Holy Saturday. The blessing of food is undoubtedly the most characteristic custom of the third day of the Paschal Triduum. It is a certain symbol that expresses the desire to sanctify all our lives. In decorated baskets, we put what will later be on the Easter table. I have a sweet muffin, eggs, sausage, and salt. I was supposed to put in some horseradish, but I forgot. I admit it. This, of course, we do not worry about, because a blessed Easter basket is, after all, just a tradition. However, we must admit that it is beautiful. The custom of blessing food appeared as early as the Middle Ages and came to Poland in the 14th century. For example, a blessed egg signifies new life. That in fact, this life of ours that is passing is not the end, that something much better awaits us. Saturday is the moment to prepare together for the great celebration that is just around the corner. We're having a family Easter. We all go to our aunts. That's how the whole family gathers. Grandma, grandpa, parents, everyone. Today until this evening, there are no holy masses in the churches. The third day of the Paschal Triduum is primarily a time of recollection, tranquility, and reflection on the suffering of Jesus Christ. This is a day that brings us to a halt in a rather rushing world. We have the opportunity to pause, first of all, at the adoration of the Lord's tomb. We can pray at the symbolic resting place of Jesus Christ in almost every church. In front of Christ's tomb, decorated with flowers, guards often stand. As theologians point out, Jesus descended into the abyss after his death on the cross. This is the Jewish Sheol, or abode of the dead, where, according to Old Testament tradition, souls who awaited salvation resided. That's why Holy Saturday is also a time of hope. It is after sundown that the liturgy of the Paschal Vigil will begin. It is celebrated after dark, which symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil. The night ahead, this is the most important Christian feast. It is then we believe and we trust that Christ has resurrected, and we know that he came into the world to redeem mankind, and this redemption of human beings was accomplished on the cross and through the resurrection. For Christians, this is a fundamental issue. That's why St. Paul writes that without the resurrection, our faith is in vain. The passion, death, and precisely the resurrection of Jesus, which we are experiencing during these days, this is the center of our faith. This is truly the very core of what is also the source of our hope. And the true joy of knowing that Jesus Christ is alive. He overcame death after all the suffering and crucifixion. In the same way that we have great joy in our lives, from some achievement, after a long effort, overcoming something, making some kind of self-sacrifice, and then having something lasting from that, great joy. And that is the joy of Easter. And there really is something to celebrate here, because Jesus conquered sin, death, sorrow, and despair. He restored joy and hope to the world.